Hey guys, and welcome back. Just a pre-warning, this is getting recorded during the day, so there may be more ambient noises that I don't fully am able to get rid of, so I do apologize ahead of time.
Recipe book, theory of magic defense, advanced rune translation. Here it is, potions and elixirs. It's a folder with lots of loose sheets. Most are handwritten recipes, but some are also cut from magazines. This doesn't look too bad. The Power of Elixir, step-by-step instructions for beginners. Power Elixirs grant superhuman strength and increased confidence. That's the one for me.
It sounds hard to make.
Here's the list of ingredients and a step-by-step guide on how to mix the potion. I'd better see about getting the ingredients first. Some of the containers have little labels, while some don't. Hopefully I'll be able to find most of the ingredients I need here, otherwise I'll have to look elsewhere. A wooden press. It can be used to press fruits and such to get juice or extracts. Peppermint. Hey, I need that for my potion. Could be fresher. It'll have to do. A large brass pot. The metal on the inside is covered with a thick black coating. It probably hasn't been cleaned for a long time. A stone mortar and pestle. The mortar can be used to grind up potion ingredients.
Meantime, back in Mordor.
You summoned me, Mother?
A book. Directions to the artifact are in an old book, and it is lost. That damned elf must have it. Not to mention a ring. A ring has been sent to the Archmage.
Curses! Who has it?
Just a no. My spies tell me that he is already in the town, but he has not yet been admitted to see the Archmage.
We must stop him!
Yes, before the old man becomes aware of anything.
I think I have an idea. The gnome will never reach the Archmage. But, Mother, I'll need your help.
Meanwhile, back at Seastone, which is where we are, the human world. That villain, I guess that mother, her voice kind of reminds me of, I don't remember exactly who, but it kind of reminds me of any of the evil people from the cat lady.
I found the pattern and the wand. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, Wilbur. Let me know if you need anything else.
Could you
I need
rats look for
ingredients.
something in the sewers for me?
Sure. What do you need?
One of my tests for my final exam requires me to brew a potion.
Say no more. You're missing some ingredients?
You got it.
These ingredients for potions really are ridiculous. I always wonder, how did someone come up with the idea of mixing dragon snot with the hair from the backside of a raccoon in a potion? Really? How? What do you need then?
Here, see for yourself.
I'm afraid I can't help you with most of that. But this here, stag beetle antlers. Uncle Juan has some of those hanging on his wall. I'll ask him if he will give us a couple.
Could you get me those 2 ingredients? That would really be a huge help.
Not a problem for the King of Thieves. I'll hang the flag in front of the entrance again as soon as we have anything.
Could you help me learn a spell for my final exam?
I'm afraid that none of us is a mage.
Then I'll have to think of something else. I need a powerful magical artifact. Can you get me something like that?
Unfortunately, that is beyond our capabilities. Such artifacts are very, very rare, and as far as I know, and I would know, there are no more in this town. Apart from the Archmage's artifacts, of course.
And now for something completely different. Take care, Mr. King.
Take care, my friend.
That made no sense, Wilbur.
I'm only brewing one potion, so I'll take just one vial. There's no label on this box. Ah! It's full of fat white grubs. They must be asthmatic trans fat maggots. I'll take them with me. Let's see. These are stag beetle antlers. Lucky thing Uncle Alfred had these on the wall. That is to say, stag beetles don't have antlers.
Okay. That's what I needed. I was getting so confused of where to get the slime. I was just hoping it wasn't something from a part, in chapter 1, because if it was, let's just say I wouldn't have done it.
I just put the fresh moldy slime in the press. Ugh. Ugh. Tasty. Moldy slime extract.
Okay. Now what do I need to do now that I got that?
Right then, I'll grind the antlers to a powder. Done. Now I have the stag beetle antler powder for my potion.
Beds leaving bone worms, ghost mushrooms, and red devil's armpits. Look at that tree. Makes sense. You sounded very evil. Looks like a crocodile. Ew. That leaves ghost mushrooms. Pretty sure we're gonna have to enter it anyway. Maybe there's mushrooms on the... Hey, it's a skeleton. Hat. Oh, there's
Shimmering
mushrooms.
blue
I
mushrooms
knew there
with
was gonna be
green
some.
speckles. Those could be the ghost mushrooms I need for my potion.
They are.
Whoa, a human skeleton. Maybe the poor soul was part of the ship's crew.
Sir, can I have your hat?
I can't see anything all that interesting. The skeleton looks kind of old and smells a little, but otherwise...
Can we talk?
I don't smell.
You almost scared me to death.
I don't doubt it, sadly.
Yay, it talks!
Who are you?
I'm Death.
Pleased to meet you, Mr.
I love
Death.
he's a skeleton,
My
but he
name's
still has
Mr.
his
Weatherby.
eyes. Look at those
Not
eyes.
Mr. Death. I am Death.
You're famous. Why are you so down?
Bah, what is death in this world? Nothing. This is a damn point-and-click adventure. No one dies. In any other reasonable role-playing game, you have to kill 100
Everything.
rats to reach the second level. Now that's a real game.
Oh my god. I like this character.
And is it a bad thing if nobody can die?
It is for me. I'm unemployed. I'm not qualified to do anything else. It was my life.
I'm sorry.
You know, I've noticed it's nighttime here in the swamp, but it's daytime in the town. Why's that?
I don't know. Probably magic.
Yep, when in doubt, blame magic. I need that hat.
That thing up there on the shelf. That's a top hat, isn't it?
Aren't you a clever one?
Well, I am a gnome of the world.
It belonged to my father. He always
I see in the picture.
He was a grave digger.
You mean your father wasn't deaf?
No, I was the first one in the family to go to university.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Would you lend me your top hat for a bit? I'll bring it back to you in top shape.
You want to repair it? No. Father's top hat stays just how it is.
Then would you just lend it to me the way it is?
Absolutely not. It's an old family heirloom.
Do you know the ghost mirror in the mage school?
Certainly. It used to belong to old Balthazar.
Master Marcus says it leads to the land of the dead.
Yes, it does. But only ghosts
So you.
can walk through the mirror.
Isn't there some other way?
Why should there be? It's a ghost mirror. No living being would be interested in walking through the mirror, believe me.
Isn't death not the end, but just the beginning of something new?
I'm sorry. Are you trying to be intellectual?
Come on, it is one of life's fundamental questions.
I've never been interested in what comes after me. I just look ahead. You should, too.
But you're death. Who's to stop you from killing people?
It's not that simple. I'm in middle management. I don't make any decisions. I just carry them out.
Which means...
It's the boss who decides when someone's time is up, not me. It's all written down in that book there, the Book of the Dead.
I thought it was the Book of the Dead that brought
Name
people back
and
to
time
life.
of death,
And that was like,
everything
I think, the
living in this
Book of
world.
Life that
But
made
as
people
you can
die.
see, there's nothing written in it. No murder, no accident, no suicide. No one has ever died here, and no one ever will die here. What am I doing here?
Could you turn me into a ghost?
Ghosts are dead people who still have something they need to sort out in this world. You're still alive, and no one is allowed to die in this game. Do you see the problem?
I still don't quite get that.
As long as your name isn't in the Book of the Dead...
Oh no, I know what I have to do.
Even if I ask...
Wilbur, you're gonna die.
We're talking about the be-all and end-all. Eternity.
So, there's absolutely no way.
You're gonna die.
If you were to write a couple of names in the Book of the Dead, well, then you could go out and kill them, couldn't you?
And get into trouble with the auditors. No thanks.
Someone audits the
Fucking
Book of the
government?
Dead.
Is the IRS here?
They check the should and haves. Have I killed exactly the number of people I should have? One little death too many, and all hell breaks loose. No, no.
So we're gonna have to do that last. I feel like we have to write our own name in it.
That's the Book of the Dead. That book contains the names and dates of all those mortals the Grim Reaper is supposed to take. But at the
Our
moment,
name
there
will
isn't a single name in
soon
the
be
book.
in there. I need to go see the rat. I mean, not rat, rabbit.
And then, am I supposed to go rabbit fishing?
That.
Grandad told me about these. The treetop is jammed under a rock. That's the plan anyway. That should work.
See, you're rabbit fishing.
Ah!
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
No!
Did we kill it? Okay.
Thank the gods it was only knocked out.
Jesus Christ.
I finally have all the ingredients. I should go brew the potion. The directions are on the back of the recipe.
I have everything, so I should just start brewing.
I finally have all the ingredients. I should go brew the potion. The directions are on the back of the recipe. Here goes nothing. Master Marcus, I'll start brewing that elixir now, if that's all right.
As you wish. But don't worry if it doesn't work the first time round. You can try it as often as you like.
Okay, thanks. And away we go.
Okay. One, two, three, four, and one, two, and one, two, three. Turn gold, my friend. Alright, fuck yeah. Do we give that to him? Oh, you're a dick.
Hello, Mr. Merchant.
Ah, the rat killer. What do you want?
I want my second reward.
I want to collect my reward. A powerful magical artifact. Got anything along those lines?
Well, of course. What would that be then? A fountain of youth? A sword that makes you invincible? Or maybe the goose that laid the golden egg?
Have a
I'll
sword.
choose a sword. A weapon that dangerous dare not fall into the wrong hands.
You're taking the piss.
Certainly. You mean you don't have any powerful magical artifacts?
No, he is being
Get that, do
sarcastic.
you?
I'll come back later for my reward.
Take your time,
I have to go. Maybe I'll come by later.
if you have to.
I talked to Death about the ghost mirror. He said that only the dead may become ghosts, and only ghosts can pass through the mirror.
That's right.
But Death also said that people can't die in this game. What did he mean
Oh,
by
breaking
that?
the fourth wall.
I can't tell you that. But if it's to do with life and death, then he's your man.
But I can hardly let myself get killed just to get that artifact.
That's true. You'll have to look for something else. It is said that there's a Yeti cave somewhere in the North Country where an enchanted welly boot is being held which can be used to summon rain. Maybe you could try your luck there.
What?
You could be there in less than 2 months.
That'll take too long. I'll think of something with that mirror.
We're gonna die. I could tell.
I found an excellent spell. I'm going to conjure a rabbit out of a top hat.
I'd prefer something with sheep. But don't let me stop you.
Sorry, I can't fit
Right,
sheep in a
you
hat.
won't believe your eyes. I have to study some more. Goodbye, Mr. Teacher.
Goodbye, little pupil.
I still have to get the top hat from Death. And then I somehow gotta get my name in that book. Can I give you the rabbit now?
Look, here's the rabbit for the spell.
And a white one at that. That's perfect. Now we just need the top hat.
On my way.
Yep. How the fuck am I supposed to do this?
Strange. Why is there a lit lamppost here in the middle of the swamp so far away from the town?
Because it's Narnia, I don't fucking know. Death, I like your bunny slippers.
A large stove with a nice fire. At least it sheds a little light and warmth.
Is that a... It says Spliz. That's fucking a Kiss reference right there. Death likes Kiss.
What do you think you're doing?
Disturb the internal order of the universe.
Exactly. So please leave it alone.
That's why I want to do it.
Sorry.
Let's try it again. No, that's not...
That's the Book of the Dead.
Yeah, I
But
know,
at
I
the
know,
mo-
I know. I clicked that right.
What do you think you're doing?
What's the other answer gonna get me?
No problem. I just wanted to try out my new quill.
I'd be happy if you wouldn't do that in the destiny-shaping Book of the Dead.
Sorry.
Ah, thank God.
Hello, Mr. Merchant. Where are you going?
Away! Just away! Out of this hole! I'm going somewhere where my stuff will sell better.
But I still have one item to get from you. Well, theoretically, 2 items.
Rubbish! You've already chosen 2 things. The roll of magically treated cloth and the magic potion pot. The scratch-resistant, easy clean pot set.
That's not true, and you know it. I want to select something else. Otherwise...
Or else?
Otherwise I won't like you and you can't be my friend anymore.
I would hurt you with friendship.
That was good. Why not? Here, you can have this sack. I can't take this for much longer. And now, be gone before I change my mind.
I hope the contents turn out to be useful for something. It's bad enough that he swindled me like that. There are a number of fireworks in here.
Fireworks. Let's go fuck with death. With fireworks.
Is death that easy to cheat?
Those fireworks are only firecrackers. They didn't make big explosions.
So, that's never happened before, and it's a bit suspicious.
Wilbur Weathervin, White Ridge Mountains, date of death, right now. Incredible, I cheated death.
Strange. I don't know why the wood should be making such a noise. How very odd.
Although it wasn't as difficult as the old saying would have us believe.
Death, you have to kill me.
Hello, Death.
Hello.
I had another look at the Book of the Dead, and my name is there. It's my time to die.
Really? That's wonderful. Someone has finally understood that violence sells. Fare thee well, mortal.
That's it? Are you serious?
That felt good.
Where's the hat?
This is what it feels like to be dead. It's rather like Aunt Ethel's raspberry trifle.
The hat's gone. Where's the hat?
Better not. He might do something to me when he finds out that I tricked him. I should get the amulet first.
Okay. Do we have...
I hope I
Okay.
don't
We
scare
don't
you.
have our inventory.
Ghost. I'd better head directly to the mage school.
Enter the mirror.
Let's do it.
Hours later.
I have it. I have the amulet.
That's it.
A
Oh, I thought I'd actually
world.
explore it.
Just incredible creatures over there, and it's so hard to believe how I got the amulet. It's a
But
shame
I
that
wanted-
only ghosts can pass through the mirror. Now I just need to see about coming back to life. That can't be too difficult.
Talk to death? I don't fucking know.
Look, Master Marcus, I'm dead.
I'm dead. Oh, he doesn't
Marcus?
hear you.
Hello? Looks like he can't see or hear me.
Can we hand it to him? No? Alright. And let's go back to the swamp. Look at myself.
No idea how I'm gonna get back in there.
I'd better ask Death. Yoo-hoo! Mr. Death!
Death smoking cigarettes.
What the? Oh no! You're a ghost?
Woohoo! Of course I am.
That's becoming very trendy. People these days just can't let go.
Why am I still here, even though I should be dead? This is an outrage. I want to be revived on the spot.
I'm sorry, there's no chance of that. I bumped you off good and proper. There you are, lying over there, as defunct as a fridge in the Arctic. And it's not my fault you're a ghost. You just have to let go, lad.
I want to live. I'm too young to die.
You're already dead.
Too young to be dead.
That isn't up to me. Sorry. It's all in the book.
Well, this could all be a terrible mistake.
A mistake? You are dead, aren't you? Not undead or the like?
As a doorknob, but maybe I wasn't supposed to die yet.
Of course you were. It's in the Book of the Dead.
But
'Cause I
I'm
put
the
it
one
there.
who wrote my name in the Book of the Dead. Oh?
Like, oh dear.
Damn. It was just too good to be true. Do you have any idea what this means?
A whole lot of paperwork.
Lot of paperwork?
No, that means I have changed the course of things. I've hugely overstepped my authority. They'll skin me at the next audit.
You don't
It's not
have
going to
skin.
escape the internal auditor's attention that an unregistered ghost is floating around the place. You wouldn't believe what they did to the Norns when they fiddled the books.
What if you bring me back to life and we tear the page out of the Book of the Dead and never tell anyone about this little episode?
That might be an option. And you wouldn't really mind having to live again?
No, I have an adventure. I gotta continue my
Okay.
adventure.
Come on, then. Lie back into your body. I'm sorry
I'm back.
I couldn't fulfill your desire to die.
Where's the
Don't
amulet?
worry, it was an interesting experience. I still have the amulet.
Okay,
Master
thank
Marcus
God.
will be so amazed.
For a second I was like, where's the amulet?
Hello, Death.
Hello.
I didn't think my death would have any serious consequences. I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have killed you. It's just I've waited for this for so long, and it really is quite good fun.
Maybe you should look for another job.
Yes, death is not such a dependable business as people think. But what do
Death,
I
I'm
do?
sorry. Another hobby?
How about another profession?
Oh, profession. I clicked
Your own
profession.
business?
I've thought about that too. Becoming my own boss, making
I would
my
love
own
that.
decisions.
My current job sucks too,
I'm
Death.
sure there's lots of things you could do.
What do you suggest?
Ooh, you could be an assassin.
Well, nobody knows more about killing than you do. So maybe you could work as a hitman, skeleton.
Sometimes I have the feeling you don't listen to me. You can't die here. Should I just bury the people alive? Wait a minute. That's it.
What?
Live burials.
Like your father.
I'll become a grave digger, like my father. I'll offer to bury people alive for a small fee.
But who wants to be buried alive?
There are plenty of people who do. Young people humiliated by their friends, old stars who don't want to be in the public eye anymore, rich husbands.
But what would rich husbands get out of being buried alive?
Nothing at all, but there's certainly something in it for the future widow. Who pays the bills is incidental.
I come from a long line of gnomes, and we gnomes are known to have the occasional truly strange idea. But never, not once in my entire life have I heard such a...
Don't say a word. You can be my partner.
Oh,
There's
God.
lots to do. We've got to order some coffins and do some publicity.
Sounds like a lot of money.
Me to be your business partner.
Certainly. There's lots to do, and after all, it was your idea that I should find myself a new job.
I want 50% of the cut.
I'm honoured, but...
First of all, you'll have to raise some venture capital. You'll have to convince someone with a lot of gold that our business idea has a future.
That means the shaman.
I'll begin trials
Shit.
in the meantime.
I don't want to do the wheel again.
You can't sell a service like this without trying it out yourself. Death and Gnome Live Burials Limited offers only the highest quality, complete with 100% guarantee. Write that down.
Uh-huh.
Look here.
Oh, my, is that...
Yep, the amulet of Balthazar the Brittle.
How? How did you get your hands on that?
I died.
Through the mirror. And after incredibly exciting, meaningless and challenging quests in the Netherworld, I managed to get the amulet.
I just can't believe it. A little gnome? How is that possible?
Everything
I'm
is
special.
possible, remember?
I almost believe that too. If someone had told me that a gnome without mage history in the family would pass 2 mage degree exams in such a short amount of time, I wouldn't have believed it. There's a lot more to you than meets the eye, Wilbur.
Thank you. And I'm going to pass the last test too.
I still don't believe it, but I'd be happy to be proved wrong.
I feel like making an obnoxious Naruto reference. Believe it!
I'm supposed to ask you if you want in on a new business proposition.
I've always got a spare ear for that. Tell me about it.
Death wants to offer live burials.
What are live burials?
You bury people.
Bury people alive.
That's complete nonsense.
I know.
How much capital does he need?
But I thought you said the idea was ridiculous.
That doesn't mean there isn't any money in it. Think about it. Death abandons his previous business model and strives aggressively into new markets. And I, as the widely recognized expert of the future, see excellent prospects for success.
But who would want to be buried alive?
No one. But that's not important. We'll get the money directly from the capital markets. Investors will be queuing up.
Okay, so I can tell Death you'll provide him with financial backing.
Of course. I'll come over this afternoon and discuss it all with him. In the meantime, I'll start feeding the rumor mill.
Okay then.
Oh, shit. He already dug up a grave.
What exactly are you doing there?
What does it look like? I've dug a grave, with Grandfather's old spade in my hand and Father's top hat on my head. It's simply brilliant.
I asked the wealthy showman about risk capital. He may want to join us.
Excellent. It's going to be a success, I'm certain. There's a real gap in the market. Makes you wonder why no one thought of it before.
I can think of 1,000 good reasons right off. How are the trials going?
So far, so good. It didn't take long to dig the grave. I've got the coffin here. Of course, it doesn't meet the standards we're aiming for, but it's good enough for the trials.
Certainly.
Good. Then climb in.
I'm afraid of the dark, and claustrophobic, and I'm terrified of coffins.
That's fantastic. Then we can find out how to deal with problem customers. Come on, jump in.
No. It was your idea. You should have the honor of being the first to be buried.
Oh, that's so courteous of you.
Credit where credit is due.
All right, then. I'm too long with the top hat on. Could you hold it for me?
With pleasure.
Very comfortable thus far. Now, pile the soil on top.
Are you certain?
He's not gonna die, he's already dead.
Just do it. Fantastic. The darkness. The silence. You have to try this. We should have funeral music. And the customer should have his photo taken with me beforehand. Write that down, Wilbur. And we'll have canopies for the bereaved. Have you got that, Wilbur? Canopies and gun salutes. Cannons, Wilbur. We need cannons.
A little later.
I hope he's happy now. I'll leave him there until I've been to see the Archmage. Otherwise he might try and bury me next.
Alright, we gotta go to him and give him the hat.
I have the top hat for the spell. I had to pry it from death's icy grasp, so to speak.
Well, at last we've got everything.
So, teach me.
Come over here. Put the top hat on the table. Put the rabbit in. Now I'm putting a black cloth into the hat. This on top and finished. As you can see, an empty top hat.
But
You have to do a lot of arm waving and the like. The audience mustn't be allowed to get a proper look at the hat. Then you say a few incantations and make a big to-do about it. You haven't got a pretty assistant, have you?
isn't that...
Once the excitement has reached boiling point, then... Ta-da! You pull the rabbit out of the hat, but make sure the cloth stays in the hat, otherwise the whole trick is blown. Quite clever, isn't it?
That's fraud, and it's not magic either.
Of course not, but it looks like it.
But I wanted to learn a real spell.
Are you out of your mind? That takes months.
I can't just swindle my way to my diploma with a trick like that.
Yes, you
Excuse
can.
me, you said you wanted to get your mage degree, and you said you needed it quick. This is your only chance.
Oh, what choice do I have?
None. We're doing it.
Luck with the show.
I have a spell
I'd
to
like
show
to show
you.
you the trick. Spell.
I look forward to it.
As you can see, the top hat is completely empty. Abracadabra. Bunny, are you okay?
Fantastic. You've almost transformed the rabbit in the hat into a sheep. That's extraordinary. Almost impossible. There must be considerably more magic in you than I ever thought, Wilbur Weathervane.
Oh, thank you. Well, I had a fantastic assistant.
I'm speechless. You're the first gnome in centuries to become a graduate mage.
Huh.
And you've passed the exams quicker than anyone else in history. What's your secret?
Hard work and dedication.
That has nothing to do with luck or providence. I had to work damn hard for that.
As unbelievable as it is, you've passed all 3 exams. Wait. Mage degree for Wilbur
Yes.
Weathervane from the
I need my
White
diploma.
Ridge Mountains. My brother won't believe his eyes.
Your brother?
The Archmage.
What the fuck?
The Archmage is your brother.
Yes, of course. He always believed that our bleak fate would take a change for the better. And slowly, I'm beginning to believe that again, too. You've given me hope, Wilbur Weathervane. You know that? Nothing can stop you. You're a fine example to me. If there's anything I can do for you, come back. You have a friend in me.
You have a friend in me. It's all Toy Story up in here.
Now go. You've waited long enough. Give my brother what you came to give him.
My diploma? Fuck yeah. Guard, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna throw this diploma in your face and be like, take that, motherfucker. Bye, rat friend.
Wilbur,
Yes?
Hello, Mr. King. Look, I'm a certified mage.
I told you you'd do it. We're all so proud of you.
Oh, I thank you.
Thanks.
Our work is now done. We are all well fed. I think it's time to say goodbye.
I don't wanna.
Oh, you want to leave for the country?
That's right. But if you want to come and visit us, Master Wilbur Weathervane will always be welcomed by us rats.
Oh, thank you.
So long, Wilbur.
Bye.
Soon.
Bye, Rat King. I miss you already. I'm gonna fucking throw this in your face. Take it. You dick.
You there, town guard. Have a look at this.
What now, motherfucker? I'm a certified mage. Oh, it didn't give it to him? What?
Effective immediately. So you may address me as Master Weathervane, and I wish to see the Archmage now.
He's speechless. You didn't say anything. It's fucking weird. Oh my god, they're twins!
What is it? Why is
They're
this gnome wearing
fucking
mage
twins!
Your Honour, this is Master Wilbur Weathervane, an accredited mage and therefore a member of your order.
Nonsense. I know all the mages in the land.
But it's true. I completed my degree today under your brother's tutelage, Master Marcus.
That's impossible. I've no time for such absurdity. Take your leave, gnome.
But I'm supposed to give you something. A ring.
A ring? From whom?
From a gremlin. Yesterday he landed right at my feet in the White Ridge Mountains. He gave me this ring and said that it could decide the course of the war.
It's clipping through his hand.
Master Alistair, I turn to you in great haste as well as in great fear. I have made a
It's Star
discovery
Wars.
that could decide all of our fates. I know where the artifact of destiny is to be found. Your Serene Highness, you know the stories. A legendary artifact created by the goddess of destiny and providence. An extraordinarily precious and dangerous thing, as good fortune is bestowed on its carrier. Everything that he attempts succeeds. Everything that he desires he receives. Everything bends to his will, always. It is a truly dreadful power. A god's power. Just imagine if this were to fall into the hands of the enemy. I have found that the artifact is hidden in a temple on a small island called Sordia. You must find it and bring it to safety. You must! Help us, Master Alistair. You're our only hope.
That was him. That was the gremlin who was taken away by these evil types on a dragon.
Shades? The Shadow Army has taken this gremlin prisoner? Sir, we have to send everything and everyone to this island. Every ship, every griffin, every...
Enough! We have to behave inconspicuously. We don't know what information the Shades already have, and we mustn't help them get on the right track.
No, sir. But if they have the gremlin, then it'll only be a matter of time until we...
The island of Sordia. Where the devil is that? I've never heard of it. I'll be leaving the city for a few days. I have to do some research in the archives.
But the Seastone archives have lots of...
Silence, guard! I will send a group of trustworthy comrades to the island as soon as I've found it. And you... one word of this message, just one single word, to anyone, and I'll grind you into a fine powder. Understand?
Of course. Understood, sir.
Go! Leave me alone with the youngster. And don't let anybody up here, mage or not. Understood?
Understood, sir.
And you, Mr. Weather Thingy, you've done very well indeed.
Weathervane, sir. Thank you. My granddad won't believe this when I tell him.
That won't be possible for some time. You'll have to stay here and hold the fort. I want you to prepare for a small expedition. Find some companions. 2 should be enough. You shall all go and fetch the artifact as soon as I have found the island.
But when it comes to something as important as this, wouldn't it be better to send an experienced treasure hunter?
Nonsense. No one knows you. You don't even exist as far as the enemy is concerned. You won't arouse any attention. That is our most important weapon in this matter. You'll be back long before the enemy even knows what's happening.
But I think...
Enough said. I am the leader of the Order, and this is an order. Choose 2 accomplices and wait here for me. And don't talk to anyone about this. Dismiss.
How am I supposed to find companions, and how am I supposed to do that if I'm not supposed to talk to people?
When
will I be back? As soon as I can. But it might take a few days for me to find the island we're looking for.
The gremlin told me that a book hidden in his secret cellar describes the way to the artifact's location.
Really? That's good to know. That went better than I had hoped for.
A fiendish plan, Mankus. Well done.
Shit.
Now you know where the artifact is hidden, and the real Archmage will remain out of your tentacles for as long as I need. Mother will keep him busy. She's summoned up all of her dark magic. When he returns, you will have the artifact of divine fate in your hands at last. And Seastone will burn, just like every other Alliance town.
I should have seen that coming.
Man, yesterday I was sweeping floors, and today I'm a certified mage and part of the greatest adventure since Nightilo fought the broccoli monster. An artifact that grunts unlimited power. Hopefully the Shades never get wind of it. In their hands, something like that would definitely mean the end of the world. But the Archmage won't let it come to that. I'll find myself 2 companions and wait here for him. By the gods, that's a female orc, here in the human town, and she's taken one of them prisoner. I must notify the town guard right away, and Master Marcus. Together we must fight to the last drop of blood, and...
I can hear you!
Stay where you are. I'm a mage.
So I see.
A dangerous battle mage.
Now that, on t'other hand, I find doubtful.
Who are you? What do you want here? And how did you get here?
A lot of questions. Give me one good reason why I should answer them.
'Cause why not?
Her name is Elizabeth. She's come here for the annual beauty contest and has brought a golden Pegasus with her. He's called Bob.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Funny, you don't look like a beauty queen. But, definitely pretty. And so? I mean, for a lady orc. Oh, not that orc ladies aren't pretty, I guess.
Hey, now there's a guy who knows how to handle women.
I am a bounty hunter and just passing through.
Are bounty hunters allowed to simply tie up here?
Certainly. Bounty hunters and merchants are neutral in this war.
Nobody wanted the bounty hunters.
I'm just waiting for Bill the merchant who has my provisions. Then I'm on my way.
I have no idea what's going on here, but the airship could be exactly what I need for my expedition.
Breaking the 4th wall.
Who did you just speak to?
To no one, really. Where are you taking your prisoners?
That's none of your business, dwarf.
Not a dwarf,
They know,
I'm a gnome.
and that's enough.
I'm not a dwarf, I'm a gnome.
Too right, Shorty. Don't take any nonsense. Turn her into a sheep.
I can only transform rabbits into kind of a sheep.
Great. That's helpful.
So your name isn't Elizabeth?
I am known as Mazaz.
Or Sugar Lips, Green.
Oh my god.
Oi, you fella.
Oi, you fella.
And she is one lousy bounty hunter.
That's right. I only catch imbeciles. Those who are even more stupid than me.
I have to go.
If you see the merchant, can you tell him that I'll rip his ears off if he doesn't turn up here soon?
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. It's hilarious.
Bale of cargo. Looks heavy. Maybe compressed cotton or the like.
This is funny.
A large net. Might be a fishing net, or maybe one of those cargo nets. A coiled rope. It's been used a lot.
Hey! What you think you're doing there? That's my rope.
Your rope? It belongs to the Mary and is therefore my rope.
Perhaps you haven't quite understood this yet. The ship no longer belongs to you. It now belongs to me.
Over my dead body.
I really like this human a lot.
Well, no matter who the rope belongs to, it's not mine. Sorry.
Now that really was just bad luck. She can't blame me for that.
No, of course not. The treasure simply flew away.
What was I supposed to do? There was a whole herd of cows there and I had to give the shaman something.
Perhaps you shouldn't have relieved yourself in their holy lake.
There weren't any signs. How was I to know that that moon thing was reflecting in it? Oh, never mind.
If I were them, I would have just strung you up.
Well, you can do that now.
Do you really think you'll get away so lightly?
I like his sarcasm. I want to talk to him.
Ooh.
Hi.
Sup?
I'm Wilbur. Who are you?
Someone with a tiny problem, as you can see. Could you do me a favor and whack that green lady over the head?
Come on, Nate. I'm only doing my job here.
I know the job market's tough, but yours is going to cost me my neck.
Undoubtedly.
Are you a pirate or something?
No.
Yes.
Well, I have been called that occasionally, but I'm just about as much of a pirate as Mazaz here is a ballet dancer. I'm the captain of this proud ship, the Mary. I'm a freelance treasure hunter.
You're a swindler.
And you're a terrible ballet dancer.
I like ballet. You're a professional treasure hunter. So you know your way around sunken temples and the like.
Of course. I have traveled all across the skies to the ends of the earth. I've fought Cyclops and seen things that a man probably shouldn't have. Such as Mazaz here, for example.
Suppose I needed to travel to a certain island, and I could show you the island on a map. Could you bring me there?
Well, apart from the fact that I'm sitting here in a cage, then sure.
Then we'll just have to free you.
Hello? I still happen to be here.
What's that got to do with it?
See you later.
Take care, Shorty.
I like Nate. We gotta free him.
Captain Nate is a treasure hunter. And he has his own ship. Someone like him would be perfect for my team.
Yes.
But how do I get past that orc lady? And all on my own?
We will figure something out. Master Marcus. But he left us a note.
Still can't
Hey,
let
it's
you go up,
Ivo.
my lovely.
I will say it once more. I have to give the Archmage a book. It's important.
I don't know anything about a book. And believe me, whatever the Archmage is up to, it's more important than your stupid book.
But
End of discussion. Only graduate mages or people with an invitation from the Archmage can go into the tower. And to be precise, I don't see any of those at the moment, sorry.
Let's talk to Ivo.
Hello.
Hi.
You're an elf, right?
Indeed. And you are a kind of wood goblin?
I'm a gnome. Wilbur Weathervane. Master Wilbur Weathervane. Pleased to meet you.
You're a mage.
With diploma.
Then you can go into the upper town and into the mage tower.
That's exactly where I've just come from.
Could you take me up there?
I overheard you talking to the city guard about a book. Do you need to take it to the Archmage?
I have to. It's very important.
Could it be that you got this book from a gremlin secret cellar? A gremlin who shortly before had been ejected over the White Ridge Mountains?
Get out of my brain, you mage.
You almost dropped the professor on my head. He sent me here with a secret message for the Archmage.
Oh, were you able to bring him the news?
Yes, it was very disquieting. I believe that the book you're carrying explains just where an extremely powerful artifact can be found.
Yeah, the gremlin did hint at something of that sort. He was very concerned.
He's got every reason to be. The Archmage is gone. He's trying to find out exactly where the artifact is hidden. And then I'm supposed to go get it, quietly and secretly, along with 2 friends.
But it's here. This book tells us where the artifact can be found.
Unfortunately, the Archmage doesn't know that. Who are you?
My name is Ivadora Eleonora Clarissa, Princess of Silverwood.
Ooh, and you're a real princess from Silverwood.
Call me Ivo. He's called Cheep Cheep.
This whole story is too much for one gnome. I think we should work together.
I should really be at home in the elf burrow listening to Uncle Ignacio droning on. I am in enough trouble already.
Don't you understand? This book explains the exact location of the artifact of divine power. That's precisely the information the Archmage is looking for.
Then take the book and wait for him here.
And if the Shades are faster than we are? What if they manage to extract the information from the old gnome before the Archmage returns?
And what then? Are we to fight the Shades single-handed? And what are we talking about here, by the way? What is it that the Shadow Army want to get their hands on?
I can't tell you that here. How about this? I'll get you into the Mage Tower somehow, and there I'll show you the Professor's message and
then I can decide whether I'm in or not.
it's a deal. I'll be back.
And I will wait.
What am I supposed to tie this on?
Good idea.
Damn, she's got skill.
You've already kept that promise once before.
Of course.
But what's with this oh so important message then?
Come with me to the Mage Tower. I'll show you there.
Hurry, or none of us will be in control of our own destinies. Help us, Master Alistair. You're our only hope.
This is not good at all.
Now do you understand? We have to do something. If the Archmage hasn't returned soon, we have to find the island's location using the book and then rescue the artifact ourselves.
You're right. We have to do something. No mortal should be in possession of such power. I'm in.
Yay! And there's an airship moored right outside. Maybe Cap and Nate will fly us to the island.
One thing at a time. First, we have to find out where this island is.
Incredible! Now I have the glasses on. The pages are filled from top to bottom with fine script. Without the glasses, the pages appear totally empty. So the glasses are as useful as they are cool. What should I look for? Let's see what we can find. Sauron Semolina Shyster Sordia, an island located in the Silent Sea, probably named after a long-forgotten sorcerer. That's all it says. No information as to where the island actually is. Pretty skimpy. I found him less charming than I'd expected. Probably important leaders don't have time to be polite. Adelaide of Sad Hills, Alabaster Processing, Alistair the Shrink, Alistair the Third of High... Ah, here we are. Alistair Mordred Michael Mechtild, Archmage. Blah blah, born the second of 4 children, brother Marku, blah blah, Mage Academy summa cum laude, Order of Merlin first class, level 99 Archmage, blah blah, work on sheep, metamorphosis, owner of some of the world's most powerful magical artifacts, blah blah, head of the Alliance Secret Service, advisor to the king, blah blah. Strange. Why does it always say blah blah? You'd think the authors would take more care with the entry for someone that important. Okay, it was worth a try.
So I can switch characters. Let's be I, though.
There are several large pieces of paper on top of the bookcase. Could possibly be maps. No problem. That looks like a tactical map to me. There are troop movements marked on it. Presumably that was years ago. One of the maps is a rough copy of the map on the wall. I can use it to mark where the island is situated, but we'll have to locate it first. Come on, Wilbur. Let's have a look at what the book tells us about Sordia's location. Okay, now, what do we have here? A story about a magician and his sheep.
Oh, a story about mages, with pictures.
You won't like this story, believe me. Here. This is the travel log of a fairy explorer. In it, he describes how he landed on an island. He sketched the temple ruins.
And the professor believes that the artifact is in this temple on the island of Sordia.
Exactly. The fairy explorer described his route very precisely.
Never heard of it.
Me neither. We have to find it.
Right then, Krunpak, where are you?
Later.
I don't believe this. I just can't find the place.
Me neither. It isn't on the map.
But why would this fairy explorer describe a place that doesn't exist? Or did it once exist but is now abandoned?
That's it.
Hmm?
Krumpak is the name of the place in the Shades language. When the fairy explorer was there, it was a shade town. But this map is new, so it'll have the human name of the town.
So we have to find out what the town of Krumpak used to be called?
Exactly.
Okay. What should I look for? Alright, I just hope the encyclopedia is more up-to-date than the map. Kedguri, Kayak, Kedguri, Kismet, Krunabel the Terrible, Krunpak. Krunpak, once known as Redstonbury, is a town in the southern heath, known mainly for its salt mining and the blah blah blah. Redstonbury, this is it. So, Redstonbury, where are you?
It's a pretty big map. A whale. Oh, there you are.
There it is. Redstonbury.
Excellent. From there, we have to follow the footsteps of the fairy explorer. There are 7 steps in total. I'll read them out, and you look where it takes us, okay? Good. We're in Redstonbury. The first point is 2 days' march north to the foot of the mountains.
Mountains?
Okay, from there, 1 day's march eastwards. Next step, go northeastwards until you reach the road. You got it? Follow the road in a northerly direction until you follow the river to its mouth. That's good. Now head south. Follow down the coast until you reach a large bay.
Which is here.
East of the bay, there should be islands. Mark the bay. Okay, from there, head northeast. It's the second island along. You got it?
That must be the Isle of Sordia right there.
Good work. I don't think that we've made a mistake. So that over there is Sordia. Let's mark the island on the small map.
So, now we've found the island, all we need is some transportation.
And that is floating outside.
You got it. Here, Ivo, a power elixir. Maybe you can use it.
Thank you.
That ass.
Orcs are tough, strong, and aggressive. That one there looks fit. I don't know if I could eliminate her. If at all, it would be with speed or with brains. Hello, Orc.
What do you want, elf?
I need the human for a few days. Will you lend him to me?
No, I'm carrying out a task and I'll fulfill it.
Then I'll take him.
If you can get past me.
Meow.
Shut it, mate.
There's never a mud wrestling pit when you need it.
Oh my god, Nate.
Do you really think that you have a ghost of a chance against Mazaz?
Yes.
Who are you?
I am Mazaz.
Is that a strapping master swordsman that you've got locked up there? I need him.
Hey, marry me.
I want that human and I'll have him before sundown.
Ooh, Elfie.
I'm looking forward to seeing how you're going to achieve that, elf.
I will fight you, bitch.
How about this little competition? Elf against orc. It'll be a classic.
As long as it's not going to be about who can best howl at the moon by a swamp, then the result is a given.
What about dental care, general education, or thunderous thighs?
Shut it, mate. So, what do you suggest?
You think that you're strong, so how about a bit of arm wrestling?
You are joking, aren't you? An elf beating an orc warrior at arm wrestling? Never!
So, are you willing to give it a shot?
Of course. Why not? Come here.
That sounds so creepy. Jesus Christ. She is one butch lady.
Okay, let's do it. Hey, elf. I said let's do it. Let me know when you're ready. Shall we warm up? Right. I'm ready. Shall we start?
Potion.
What's the matter? Fed up
Oh
already?
no. I will take you down.
I just have to be careful Cheap Cheap doesn't get wind of this. He'd tell on me at home.
Use the potion.
I can't feel anything. I wonder if it worked. Hello, Orc.
What do you want, elf?
So, another round of arm wrestling?
You were just lucky. I wasn't concentrating.
Of course.
I tied one end of the rope around the bale, the other is hanging loose. The net is now lying on the plank. You can't cross the plank without stepping on the net.
Yes!
Magic! There's magic at play here!
An elf would never cheat, as well you know.
I want revenge!
Perhaps some other time.
That's all I had to do?
a good
God
trap to me.
damn.
Yes!
Magic! There's...
An elf would...
I want
Perhaps some... Oh, the effect of the power elixir is diminishing.
What are you doing there?
Wilbur, I could do with some gnome power here.
What the...
Now!
Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Well, hey, that was brilliant. Get us out of here.
Hello.
Hi down there. Mizaz's departure was a little abrupt.
Yes, somehow I always have problems with the fine-tuning on my traps.
Main thing is, she's gone.
Ivo and I have to travel to a certain island as quickly as possible. Will you take us there?
What's going on there, then?
Oh, it's an archaeological expedition.
Oh, right.
You owe us that, Nate. We've rescued you from certain death.
Oh, yeah, I'd have worked something out myself. And, my pretty one, to you I'm Captain Bonnet. I'm not interested in a scientific expedition.
If you don't want to help us, then just stay up there till the bounty hunter comes back. And what do you think the Green Lady's gonna do to you when she does get back?
You've got a point there. On the other hand, you still need my airship. And do you know how to steer a flying ship?
Fine then. The Archmage himself has sent us on a mission.
The Archmage? I'm not so sure I want to get myself dragged into this.
This is vital to the Alliance.
I'm not on the Alliance's side. Of course, I'm not on the Shadow Army's side either. I'm a neutral. I leave them alone, they leave me alone.
Capturing you and wanting to kill you is something that you call leaving you alone.
Well, put it this way. I'd prefer not to attract quite so much attention from now on. Mizaz is going to come after me again, and it's not really appropriate for me to be going into war waving a banner for the Alliance.
Well, it's about this
This powerful ring.
thing.
This thing? And you don't want to tell me what this thing is? Are you scared I'll go off looking for it myself? Is it that valuable?
Well, actually,
Yes.
Ah, and where is it exactly?
On an island. We'll show you when we're in the air.
Well, I reckon for 50%.
But you're alone.
There's two of us, just like you two.
You're counting your pet as well.
Well, you have.
hey,
A third. You fly us there and then stay out of the way once we've arrived.
Okay, fine, we're in. Now, will you get us down at last? Okay with you guys?
Yes! This must be the entrance to the temple. How long do you think it'll take to repair the engine?
Oh, it's more complicated than it seemed. You shouldn't wait for me.
Ooh, how exciting! A sunken temple full of danger and adventure, a lost artifact, and we are the valiant treasure hunters hot on the trail.
Listen, Wilbur, you did really well in Seastone, but this is different. Things could get really dangerous here. I prefer if you stayed out of this.
But...
I'll call you if I need you, okay?
But...
He's gonna hate me for that. But I'd rather have an insulted gnome to deal with than a dead one.